And I've covered a bunch of leadership conventions over the years. I've probably heard 100 convention speeches, if you consider all the candidates who've given them in running for the leadership of their party. Kathleen Wynne gave the best one I ever heard. And she basically said, are we really at a place in the 21st century where if you are a member of the LGBTQ community, you are somehow disqualified from being successful in running for the leadership of our party? I hope not, was the message to the delegates, and I have no doubt that speech, because it was so powerful, moved delegate votes on the convention floor that day and helped her win.
I was watching it at home, and I remember cackling because she had a great line. It started off with something like, we've got to address the elephant in the room. I know lots of people are talking about it, and yes, I have to acknowledge I am an MPP from Toronto or something like that.
Yes.
And
yes.
It's funny in retrospect, but that was one of the other big knocks against her in the leadership campaign at the time was okay, fine, she might be a lesbian, but she's also from Toronto, and that was making
that was
liberals
worse.
as squeamish as the other thing.
Well, we've had very, 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 very few premiers who represented Toronto ridings. Kathleen Wynne was one. Doug Ford obviously is one.
Yeah.
Bob Rae was one. And people are going to have to help me if as I try to think of another one. I'm not talking about GTA, because Bill Davis was Brampton, got the Davis reference in. But for the 416, how many premiers have we had from the 416?
I don't know. I was scouring.
I think that's
brain.
it.
And I mean, it's funny also in retrospect, given that was such an undertone of her leadership bid at the time, but it's now been 12 years, only 2 premiers, but for 12 years straight, the Premier of Ontario has represented a Toronto riding. And
which does not happen.
No, it
has not happened.
Has not
before.
happened.
Yeah, indeed.